Hey machines, you want to learn how to squat? Well, you should, because it's what we consider the king of all exercises.
Everybody should be squatting at some point in their athletic endeavors. Now personally, I squat because it improves my kicking ability and it increases my leg endurance.
Where I squat for explosive power and to test the limits of my strength every week.
So if we had to pick just one exercise, hands down, it's got to be the squat. There's nothing else for muscular development, core strength, and total synergy of the body.
Plus, you ever start walking down the street and you see a twerp like this and you just want to use them as your own personal weightlifting equipment?
Seriously?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Alright guys, before we go and throw some iron on your back, we're going to show you how to do the bodyweight squat, because that's where you're going to learn your fundamentals.
Hey, even if you're a seasoned veteran, a quick refresher couldn't hurt.
A good squat begins with a good stance. As a general guideline, your feet should be about shoulder width apart, with your toes pointing out 30 to 45 degrees. Once you have your stance locked in, try sitting and standing from a bench with your heels flat, your back straight, and your chest up. The bench will teach you how to hinge at your hips as opposed to just bending the knees. It's also important that your knees track directly over your toes. As a side note, if you plan on squatting deeper than 90 degrees, sink into the bottommost position of the squat and customize your footing to adapt to this new depth. We thought it might be important to mention that the type of footwear you use when squatting can adversely affect your form. Shoes that have excessive padding in the heels, like these, shift your center of gravity, change your elevation, and modify your ankle position, which are all things you want to avoid if you want consistency with your technique. You're better off sticking with something minimalistic or flat, like these. Going barefoot is also an option and can help to develop the small muscles in the feet.
So, if you're feeling confident with your squatting technique and you're ready to build some real strength, let's move on to that barbell squat. First, in order to unrack the bar safely, you want to have it set at roughly the height of your sternum. This height should allow easy unracking of the bar and prevent the danger of having to tiptoe backwards out of the J-hooks. When it comes to bar placement, you have two options, the high bar position and the low bar position. Try them both, but choose the one that more easily allows you to align the barbell with the center of your foot. This is proper form. First, we have the high bar position, where the bar rests across the traps just below the neck. And second, we have the low bar position, where the bar gets locked in just above your rear delts. Personally, I found this position preferable for my strength training regimen. These two bar positions will have major effects on your head position and focal point as well. When squatting in the high bar position, keep your eyes focused straight ahead of you and maintain a neutral head position. However, when using the low bar position, it's important to keep your eyes focused on the floor a few feet ahead of you. This will ensure proper alignment. Remember, whether you choose to place the bar low or high, it's all about what makes it easier to keep your back straight, the bar aligned with your feet, and having the appropriate focal point. Our final tip is commonly overlooked. When squatting, your wrists should be kept in the neutral position, as opposed to having them flex back, which causes unnecessary strain on your wrists and elbows. This leads us to our next point. Here's some of the most common mistakes we see when it comes to the squat.
Don't allow your knees to bow inward. This is usually a sign of muscle imbalance, but if you really practice your form, you can overcome this, my friend. We urge you, never look up while squatting, unless you have a ponytail that gets stuck underneath the bar. Then that's okay. Do not squat with a round back. Just don't. Please don't. Never place the barbell on your neck, unless you're looking for a quick way to get handicap parking. Avoid lifting your heels with the weighted squat. This can seriously rip your junks. Guys, thank you for watching our tutorial on squatting, and just keep in mind, we have nothing against the leg press machine or the hack squat machine, but absolutely nothing is going to build the strength like free squatting.
Guys, we are the Human Machines, and if you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button below, like the video, dislike the video, leave some comments, share it with your friend with pencil legs. Whatever you do, spread the word, and let's keep growing Team Machine.